Yes, sir. That is correct. We are back with another episode of This and That, the podcast. I'm here with the crew. You already know. Let's talk about some shit. Let's talk about this and that. What
Sure.
happened this month? Well, in the beginning of this month, pretty much. We're gonna talk SummerSlam. We're gonna talk GW return. Been on fire too.
Yeah.
Um, but you already know. Demon
We
X
back.
in the motherfucking building. Ego the
What's
Prince.
Jesus?
What's poppin'?
You can find it. You go muted or what?
Yeah, I think you got some probably mic issues or something, but he won't fix that.
Press the button of that.
Yeah, so
Press the
what we want to start with? Want to start with? By the way, this is the most listened to, the most talked and watched podcast revolving around the EFED world. Plus, we give you
Yes.
extra shit. You already know.
You already know. That one. What?
So let's talking about EFED. Let's start with the
Like that.
GW return. We already
Man,
had three shows back to back
back
bangers.
to back. Back to back. All fire.
Fire. Shout out to A. Jizzle for being in the party or in the chat.
This one?
Share the stream. Want to talk some shit for at least an hour.
For
We'll be
sure.
done. We'll be done for like 1 o'clock in the morning my time. We're in the East Coast,
Damn.
Brooklyn, New
Hey, you
York,
push,
baby.
hey, you over there pushing the line right now, my nigga.
You already know.
Man.
See you, A. Jizzle. Shout out to you for being there. Lazarus Hyde. Oh, let's talk Lazarus Hyde and his GW career.
Oh, Lord.
That man came in Fight Club wrecking motherfuckers. He became the face of Fight Club. This man had the King of New York title and he had the Fight Club Heavyweight Championship. He was the first motherfucker to unify them out of everybody that's been in Fight Club ever.
Yep.
He came into GW, wrecked his opponents, and it was a multiple man match. That was his debut. Wrecked him. Became #1 contender with alongside other motherfuckers that were newcomers for the Global Submission Championship. Motherfucker came and wrecked them too. Insane. Lazarus Hyde. I want y'all to know that man he's coming. Shout out to you, Lazarus Hyde. I see you in the chat. So that's why I'm giving you the shout out.
Shout out, brother.
Shout out to Fly Guy in the building too.
Uh-oh.
You already know.
We getting audience tonight, huh?
For real. Yeah, shout out to Ego for giving him a shot. Yeah, we lit tonight, boy. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
So GW return. A lot of
Yes.
people straight off the rip. You didn't want your title. You didn't want your rematch for it was the FTW title. So I guess in Demon X moving on to bigger things, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Want to tell us a little something about it, or that's to be
Uh,
seen.
you know, it's in the works. I'm just gonna say that. You know.
Say less. Say less. You going the Prince in the back in the building. He's in the studio.
Kicking.
Yeah, I see you.
My fault.
What's up,
Yeah.
Oos?
Let's go. Chilling, Bob.
I run the Fight Club. Wow. Yeah, my run of Fight Club's been crazy, he said.
Who said that?
We-
Lazarus.
yeah, we're talking about Lazarus Hyde. So
Mm.
let's have our feedback from both of y'all.
Congratulations.
That man was the man that was victorious over you for the global submission title.
Yeah, I
I
decided to put him because he won the tournament.
Yeah, he won the tournament. That's right. He won the tournament in Fight Club too.
Six man elimination
Yeah.
chamber.
You could
So
say
I
that
feel like it
this
was really
man.
great.
You could say that man started in Fight Club. His GW career started in Fight Club. He wrecked motherfuckers in Fight Club. Became the face of it for a matter of what, like a month, and
Yep.
then when he GW returned, he made his debut against multiple guys, washed them, and then he got a shot at the GW Global Submission title and washed everybody in that match. Well, I wouldn't say washed everybody, but he put in the
It was
work
hey,
and
no, that was a very good match. I
it
mean,
was a good match. All those matches from the last show was crazy. It's like
It
yes.
was a pay-per-view event,
that was pay per
but
viewish,
on a
bro.
regular
It's like
show.
I don't even know if you could actually pick one real match to be like, yo, this is the best match ever. I don't think there was one. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, man. Shout out to GD John in the building. So that was like crazy too. Like I was just like, damn, I can't even pick one match that I wanted to say is the match of the night. You know what I'm
It was
saying?
It
one.
was
Hey,
lit.
nah. I'm gonna tell you right now. The match of the night, last night was Bree and Loca hype. That was the match of the night.
I want to say that too. I want to say that because if they was to let the females bleed in the shit, they would have been a bloody mess. That whole ring would have been because they whooped each other's asses, bro. Hit each other with
Yes.
everything that was out there. Like
Yes.
they were beating motherfuckers with other motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They were using people to hit people. It's crazy.
Yeah. That was my match of the night, bro.
Yeah, I want to say that too, but that main event was tough too. It's like
Yeah.
two big behemoths.
Uh-huh.
It is two big fucking manganzon. That's what we say in Puerto Rico. These
It was a
motherfuckers just
lit
went.
night.
They went at it. Yeah, it was a great night. I mean, I think that the matches run like that every show. We're in for some shit. We're in for some entertainment from JW.
Yep.
So shout out to A. Jizzle again and the slightest. I see you. Um, yeah. Waiting on G to see if she want to join the conversation before we get into SummerSlam. I don't think she ready for my opinion on SummerSlam.
Nah. Hey, as long as you
Greatest
don't.
of all
Hey,
time
hey,
came back.
hey. I'm about to say, as long as we,
Wrestling's
hey,
cool
hey,
again.
hey, as long as we don't bring up Roman Reigns, we'll be all right.
Well, that's basically what
That's the
Summer
only thing to talk about right now.
that
Let's
that's
keep it
that's base
real.
that's
What
SummerSlam
else is there to
conversation.
talk about?
That's
Man, ain't
SummerSlam
shit else to talk
conversation.
about. The goat is back, bruh. That's that man. The goat is back. OTC,
You already
original
know.
tribal chief.
You already
All
know.
them ones in there.
That shit. Yeah, you already know. Every time I see like the way he came out and destroyed Solo, I was just like, damn, like that shit gives you chills. And then his new theme song, that shit's even more fire.
Oh yeah.
The thing that I gotta say though, for real though, they gotta replace Tangaloa. That boy's that
That
boy's
guy
trash. That guy
is
is a
Garbage.
giving
mess.
me manager material
Yeah,
vibes.
he's
That's
That's
not
it,
even
about
bro.
it.
he should
That's
be the
about
wise
it.
man because
Yeah.
that man does not have he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I don't know how he held it down with Tomatonga and that God run, but he ain't
Well,
it, bro.
I had watched some footage on that man, bro. Like he can't sell a fucking move for shit, bro. Like for shit. Like he was
Yeah.
trying to do a
Let's go
fucking
tonight pay per
six one
view.
nine and fucking like
Mm-hmm.
you seen that shit?
I watched that same footage. I
Yeah,
seen
I was like, what the fuck was that?
Which one? Which I talking about?
it.
My bad. I was in the chat.
All the matches that he botches.
Oh, he
Yeah,
botches everything. Yeah, he
Yeah.
watch
yo.
it, man.
I
He
seen a
even
meme.
even
I seen a
even
meme. The nigga said he can't even hold the title right. He botches holding the title up because he was holding up Jacob Fatu's title. And yo, he's
He had it
holding that shit
upside
up.
down or something.
He had it like yeah, like on some mess shit. Like it looked disgusting. And everybody was like, "Yo, what's wrong with this man? Like this nigga's like, I don't know, something's wrong with him. Like
yeah.
he's probably like incompetent. You know, not to disrespect anybody who is, but you can't be paying people thousands because I don't think he's in the millions category. You can't be paying that man thousands of dollars to do stupid shit like that on national
Just like
TV.
man.
hundreds
That
of
fool
thousands.
he botched the low blow in the fucking in that last fucking pay per view, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
What pay-per-view was that?
Kevin
what?
Owens didn't even know he was
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
That wasn't Kevin Owens' fault.
He had to touch Kevin Owens' face to be like, "Oh, this is it. All right, boom." Yeah, I was dying. I was like,
yeah,
"This guy sucks. Like this
yeah.
guy
This guy.
sucks."
Yeah,
This
like
guy,
like like
I was
Eagle,
watching
like Eagle
highlights.
said, like Eagle said, he's management material.
Yeah, that's it. That's like give
And
him
I
the
was
wise
being
man.
nice. I was being nice. You
You
know, like that's about it.
knowing him will probably fuck that up too.
Or if not, he got to be the tag team guy. You got to put him with somebody. You got to carry him.
Yeah, for real.
His eyes really fucked up like that, or is just the gimmick?
I don't know.
Oh no, yeah. I don't even remember him her getting his eye fucked up.
Yeah, it probably got poked in it or something.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, but what I'm saying is, I saw highlights of this man, and that shit looked terrible. They got the
It did.
worst. They got the worst shit I've ever seen. Like
Yeah.
they got him doing this like open hand thing, like like a chop.
Yeah,
With the
I see that
backhand,
shit
the
too.
chop.
Yeah.
And I was like, like to the stomach, to the neck, to the stomach, to the neck, and I was like, this shit is garbage, bro. What is this? And these are the
Oh,
guys
shit.
that's supposed to top Roman's bloodline. Nah,
Really? Nah,
I
that's
don't.
solo.
I don't.
That's solo. That's solo's
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
bloodline.
even think the Rock's behind that because
Yeah.
he'll be like,
He's
no
probably
way.
embarrassed.
He'll be embarrassed. He'll be ashamed. He'll be like, no way. Don't
Yeah,
put my name nowhere near that.
for real.
But anyway, Tangaloa, if you're listening, you're trash. You don't deserve to be where you're at. Give that
If you
spot to
knew
somebody
better,
who
you do
deserves it.
better.
If you knew better,
Hot
you knew better.
garbage. He
Good
hot
line.
garbage.
Yeah, he's trashing the
Hot
winner.
dog
Co
water.
garbage. That boy's terrible.
Man.
You can't be out here botching shit on national TV. When Netflix comes around, we don't want to see that shit.
He should have went to Netflix first. I mean, to NXT.
Bro, I think they should have made a bloodline in NXT. Like anyway, talking about bloodline, I saw like a picture of the female bloodline. You saw it? With Nia
I seen it with
Jax.
Nia,
Yeah.
twins. Naomi was up
They're
there.
related. They all Nia Jax is related to
Ava.
Roman and shit, so
They could do it.
it
They
could
got enough
work.
belts that they all can be champions.
It could work. Yeah, it could work. Keep Jackson in the motherfucking building, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank God it's good.
all the time.
Amen, amen. So what we talking about today?
We talking
We
about
were just talking
SummerSlam.
about SummerSlam and how Tama, what is his name?
Tangaloa.
Tangaloa, Tangaloa. I
Nah,
gotta
so we were
botch his
talking.
name too because this guy's terrible. He's a botcher.
He's a
You know, we
boxer,
got
but also low key funny at the same time. It's like, you know what?
it is low key funny, but we're not looking for funny when it comes to the bloodline, like
Hell no.
storyline. I want to see some ruthless shit, and this
I
man is
mean,
just
Jimmy
fine. Like
funny was part of the bloodline, but Jimmy was funny as hell. Not going wrong.
Sa-
That's because it was
Sammy,
entertaining.
Sammy was entertaining, funny. Like I
Yeah,
needed, I love that. But
Yeah.
this guy, he's just embarrassing funny. Like this man is like he doesn't deserve to be where he's at. That's how I feel. They should have gave
I
that
just
shit to
want to see Roman
somebody.
Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. I don't know why for some reason. So you know what? Let's
Roman's
talk
gonna
about
spank
last.
him.
Let's talk about last night.
You want to talk
Last
last night,
night.
GW? Let's
Yeah,
talk
let's talk about
GW. Yeah, because we were talking about GW earlier.
Let's sidetrack.
But
Sidetrack. Let's go
but
back
let's
to
do it. Let's talk
last night
GW.
episode.
this. This had to be the best show for a whole month because the match would be too damn quick. It used to be too damn quick. Not no more. Not no more.
Yeah, I like the matches that last long like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only reason I like it is because you get blood. Because you're guaranteed to see blood
I
after every
under
match.
I
You know what I'm
understand
saying?
that,
And I was like,
but
yo, that's fire.
it's
Love
just
it.
all I know is that, like I said, I helped them a little bit. I gave him my sliders. 'Cause I helped them out a little bit, and with the limb targets, What he told or what A-Dot told me that he was on 50. I said, no, put that at least 78 or 80 between
So
them.
what
But
target? Say that again. Because
limit targets for balancing.
copy. There you go.
I always put it like on 78 or 80, so we're gonna get a good match, like good longer matches. And plus, I did switch a little bit with my reversals and all to make it a little bit realistic. So I can't say anything about it.
So let me ask you. You felt maybe this is the sliders you actually needed because the sliders were fucked up. We all admit to that. A dot admits to it too. When we first came back, because I guess the update like crashes the sliders and all the settings and all that shit. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So you feel more comfortable with these sliders now than with the,
Yeah, yeah, those are my sliders. So like, what you
and not just
expect?
because you won the title back, but because
No, that's
oh,
like
okay,
just no, no,
match
no,
of the night besides
no.
your match, name it.
All of them.
He said all
Because
of them.
we were saying the female match between Gorilla Cruise's
I feel like
lady.
the start of the match will start off really strong. It felt like a main event. You know what? I gotta say something. As much I don't want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. Let's
Just
talk
talk
about the
about it.
part that I'm about to talk about the part that when Tyler Jones really whooped that nigga Hopkins' ass, but came up short. If you really want to go back to it, let's
Yeah.
start from there. Cause like, damn, what the fuck? When I
I'll,
saw, let me tell you, so when I saw Tyler Jones for first, when I saw Tyler Jones looking buff as shit, like I did not give him no steroids.
I'm there. Tyler Jones sick.
I don't take no steroids. But
I
that
dropped the
nigga looked
promo
like
on
he
him.
took steroids because the last time I remember that nigga was skinny as shit until that nigga out here looking like a big ass Popeye nigga with all he needs one patch. That's it. And to make it matters worse through that match, that oh the what the fuck did someone no, somebody gave him that spinach or some shit because Tyler Jones really whooped that nigga Hopkins ass. But he came up short, but he whooped that nigga ass. I cannot lie. The ladder match, I'm not gonna lie, I actually almost called him Honky Tonk Man, but he really not Honky Tonk Man. But I
Now that you
almost
say
called.
that, now that you
No,
say that, no, I'm thinking. Now that you say that, I think Tyler Jones is Tongaloa of GW.
he's like James, and he's James Ellsworth mixed with Tonka Law at the same time. But
I'm dead.
however, but
Man,
it's like no, take that back. Apollo Creed, low key Apollo Creed, if he shaves his head bald, mixed with him. But the women's match, I cannot
Apollo
lie.
Creed goaded though. Oh, you
Yeah,
talk
he
about
was
wrestling Apollo Creed. My bad. Go ahead.
a wrestler Apollo Creed, a
Yeah, yeah,
wrestler
my bad. Go
Apollo
ahead.
Apollo
Creed. First of
Cruz.
all, I realized that he no. I realized. I think I said. I still trying to
He
find why the
meant
fuck they
Apollo
changed his
Cruz
name.
is
No,
what he
no, he
was
was
trying to say.
Apollo Creed. It turned to Apollo Creed. I was like, why the fuck is his name Apollo Creed? I didn't know about that until like months later. I was like, wait, did they change his fucking name?
what?
Yeah, because Apollo Creed is copywritten.
There's
Like,
some right there.
Oh
shout out to
no.
Tolos. Where Tolos at?
You guys can't hear me, huh?
What's
We
up,
now we
Zay?
can.
Anytime, baby. But
Okay, okay, no. He's not no Apollo Creed or Cruz. He's more of a Eugene. You guys are okay. Yeah, I mean Keith, you really called him Apollo Cruz. That's funny. He's more like a Eugene
no,
or a Hayden
like
or a
this.
Hayden Reich.
The reason why I say
He's
But
Apollo
like
Eugene
Creed,
he's
became
like
champ
no,
though.
he's
I'm gonna tell you
You
Tangalo.
why.
gotta
He's
give it to him.
Tangaloa.
I'm gonna tell you why
He's
I say. Let me tell
Tangaloa
you
and
why I said
Carlito.
that because he got that body. That's it. He got the buff ass body. That's it. Everything else
I'm
not
not
that.
giving him credit. Ego, you funny as hell.
No,
I
I'm
can't ever
saying
give them.
Eugene. I'm saying Eugene.
Well,
He
yeah,
Eugene.
became champ,
yeah,
so you gotta
that's
give
What'd
it
that's
to
you
true.
Damn,
champ
he
But
called
William
him a
Regal?
black Eugene.
The William Regal Eugene that he was special?
yes, that's what Tyler
I'm
Jones is.
dead.
That's exactly what he
Smoke
is.
break.
I'm
but
dead. Y'all play too much.
I had to say something because
the
y'all was trying
shit
to
that I went
butter
through,
somebody up.
the shit. I'm not the shit that I
Thanks.
watched
Shout out
all
to
the
Tolos
matches,
for
and I
making them.
never thought, like I said, the matches was so
OG,
good to the point.
OG.
Cause usually sometimes,
He put
most of
in
the time, I
work,
get off
man.
like halfway and do some shit, and come back. But no, that shit got me so intrigued. It's like, damn, this shit kind of good now. Let me watch this a little more while I'm cooking. And I do that to Jenny too. When it be like most of the show, half of the shows, I'll be like leaving. But then some shows like I'm gonna watch this little mo while I'm cooking and watch TV and everything else. Cause I mean, that's how it is. I'm mostly all the above, mix of random shit. But no, it is what it is. But I want to see
Yeah,
how to. But I want to
go
see how to
ahead.
go to the next show. First of all, Dime,
Yeah,
disrespectful nigga. Stop.
I'm seeing you at the pay per view, one on one.
Yeah, I know that. But here's the catch. You don't need to talk shit at all. Like, why you
I
gotta
have
talk
to.
shit through nigga?
I have
Fuck
to.
you then. Shit,
I
that's all I
have
got to
to. This
say.
is what I do. Like I have to sell the match because you're like now you're selling tickets. Like now you probably see
Mm-hmm.
you gonna see people with your t-shirts because I'm calling you out.
I don't need no t-shirt. My titties is my t-shirt.
I'm
Meet me in the
dead.
room.
But your your Keith Jackson character t-shirts with the ape with the King Kong shit. That shit just sold out right now because of me. You're welcome. And you're gonna lose your belt
Nah.
now because I'm gonna come and spank you with
When is the
speed.
pay-per-view?
Actually, I forgot when it's the pay per view. Hey, Dad,
Like a week
you
from
in there?
now. Like a
Yeah,
week from now.
it's probably. I know we got a couple shows before the pay per view though, for sure. But
That's why I wasn't even. That's why I wasn't even thinking about
that's
uploading
why
it
you got
yet.
to start selling it now. Like, when's the pay per view? Hey, Dad, that you in the
We're just
chat?
giving our thoughts on GW yesterday. That's what we're doing.
Who's that?
I
I think
believe
two
it's the
shows for sure.
23rd or
See, he says
27th, something like that.
August 23rd. He said the
See?
23rd. So we got two shows before that. He said. You
All I
feel
We
me?
know
gotta
is
pull
going.
up.
All I know is I already about to tell you that. I already told you that it's going to pinfalls only. I'll fuck submission. We're gonna fight to death until we knock the fuck out.
Yeah, but
Like we're
you
going to
gonna
pinfall.
if I can make you tap, you gonna tap.
I don't give a fuck. I tap. It's all about pinfalls, Nick.
You right.
He's
This ain't
making it
Fight Club.
pinfall only.
Yeah, this ain't Fight Club. It's pinfalls. I don't know about pinfalls only. Stop suggesting shit.
That's what he just
Yeah.
said. He wants to
Oh,
make
that's
it
what he
pinfall
wants.
only.
That's what you want.
Yeah,
You're the
yeah.
champ. You can call for that.
Shoot, I know. I
But
already did.
nobody else can call that for you though.
No need to. I
Right.
already told her
He
that.
literally
When
just
it
said
comes
it.
to, when it
Oh,
get
look, see?
close.
He
Cause
already.
he know my dude's ready to make him squeak. Cause I be grabbing on hold on. I'll grab a hold onto your arm. I'll break it. I'll snap that shit out of place. Your leg, your neck. So you know we could
He
do a
wrestles with a
submission.
broken leg before, though, so
He has though. I done seen that. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I had to crit walk my ass to that
He
shit.
won
Like
that
this,
match
ugh.
too.
But it's kind of fucking wild. I really did won that fight with the
I mean, he
broken
is the
ankle.
two-time GW
No
champion.
cap. How much your dude weighs? How much your
He in the
Two sixty
300s
seven.
easily.
370?
How
Two
much?
sixty seven.
367.
That
He's
boy
like what,
fat.
Two.
6'5"?
two
He fat.
267, y'all.
Oh,
He's a
Two.
big
six.
boy.
Yeah. That's pure muscle.
Okay. I don't know why. When you come to 300s, it makes. I don't like if a big dude goes slow. I don't like running slow. I need TJ to be like speed. That's why I put him on that round right there. Because not only will be good for him as a heavyweight,
So
but I'd
he's
rather
not
not
yet.
put.
He's not a super heavyweight. He's a heavyweight.
If I make him
He's
feel
a
like a
heavyweight.
super heavyweight,
Yeah.
I'll make him feel
Yeah,
like
he's
a super
heavyweight, but like close to super heavyweight borderline. So he got the speed of like a light heavyweight, but the power of a super heavyweight. So I
Yeah,
get what he's saying.
that's what I've been trying to tell people. Like, bro, super heavyweight really don't mean shit. It used to mean shit back in 2019 and 2022, but after that, it's like everyone's wonder what the fuck they did with the super heavyweight. No,
They
2K22. I wonder what the fuck they.
shifted. They
Yeah, that's
shifted.
what I
They
said.
shifted
Hey, that
more to
makes
the
the
smaller
rules.
guys this year.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I've been
That's
like,
why the
super. I was
that's why
with the
the
super.
cruiserweights be killing the game right now.
That's why I said like super heavyweight. No, heavyweight would be good for me. I've been had this for a minute, but as a super heavyweight, oh no, you done low key. If you got like a good ass move
You know
set,
what I
you
haven't
good.
seen yet? Two super heavyweights go at it and break the ring this year.
I don't
I
know why
haven't
the
seen
fuck
that
I
yet.
don't know why 2K did that shit. They should have kept that as an oh my god moment. It is an oh my god moment, but it's not like oh my actual fucking god.
I saw
No
They
Tolo
should
fucking way.
not.
suggest something the other days. Well, it was last night's show actually. He suggested something and so did that Jeannie already did in her
What?
shows.
That I've been doing. It's a finisher only match.
finisher
WWF
only,
is
man.
staple.
That's fire because that's
First
more
person to get a
realistic.
Keith
finisher
doesn't
wins.
like it. Keith doesn't like it. He had an issue
First
with the match,
person to get
honestly.
a
You don't like
finisher
it, Keith?
wins.
You
No,
don't
he
like
does
that?
not.
I
I
What?
don't
never.
like
Tell me
that
what.
either.
Tell me why. Tell me why I don't like that.
That's what it is. That's one and two. Well, one finisher.
All right,
One
I'm gonna
finisher.
tell
I
you my
like my.
point because he's gonna sidetrack the shit out of you. Some people know how to build their characters to hit like infinite combos, and that person's gonna be able to hit a finisher before certain individuals. That's all
And
I'm gonna say. I don't want
there's
to
certain
really
finishers.
put
Not
people out there, but that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, and there are certain finishers that you get caught off the gate, and next thing you know, you're done.
Yeah, like a cutter, like the RKO
that's
and shit.
that's the point, though. Like that's why it's called finisher only. Like there's so many
Nah,
possibilities because
So
there's so many
basically,
finishers.
so y'all
I
like it
don't
more
mind with the finishers
Filipino.
Iron
So
Man, man.
why don't
I
you
don't
make
mind
it
with that.
even, but finisher only, and start both of the opponents with one finisher and see who gets through it first?
I did
Because
that at
that
first,
way,
but I didn't like it. I didn't like
Yeah,
that.
cause
that way
that
everybody
shit was
got a
too.
loaded clip.
I feel
Oh,
like no, I don't mind with
smart.
finishers Iron Woman or Man Match. I don't mind with that. I really don't.
What happens
Cause
if you
it's
get like a Brock Lesnar type of move? Like somebody when the bell rings, like ding ding, or all of a sudden they just run and do the
Spear.
finisher. Yeah, like a spear.
Yeah,
And would the match
yeah,
be
that's
over?
that's 90% of what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If
I
a
fuck
Like
with
person
the
has
that.
a
match
running
with
finisher, yeah,
like the
the
match
match
with me
starts.
Gorilla
Yeah.
Cruz last night. Nothing but spears. Want to be technically honest.
Right. You guys are like you guys are like hybrid big dudes because
If
yeah,
they
I
did,
was watching moves that y'all were doing that I was like, yeah, this is like what the big dudes used to do before, but more fire. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
because the big dudes
I
they were limited with their moves, like Goldberg and Brock Lesnar and shit. Like they were limited to moves. They gave you 15 minutes. Y'all gave us like
You
25.
also got to understand is what they want you to do out there. Because not for nothing, Goldberg was athletic. Dude know how to do a backflip and all
yeah
that. But it's
yeah.
what they want you to do. So
I
say,
feel,
for
mhm.
example, Randy Orton. When he first started, Randy Orton was able to do high flying and all that.
Of course,
And
he's a technician.
they told him, nah, cut that jumping off the ropes. Cut that out of your thing. I want you to do more ground moves.
He's
Granted,
a
it makes your
technician.
career last longer, but it takes away from the possibilities of what he can do. Same thing with Brock Lesnar. Before he came up, Brock Lesnar's one of his finishes was the shooting star press. Imagine Brock Lesnar doing that every week. You know what I'm saying? And then as he got older and he went to the main roster, they told him, nah,
Yeah, he
you
was
got to
wild
cut
for
that
that.
move
He,
out.
he did that
And then
shit at
WrestleMania they
WrestleMania.
asked
Yeah,
Yeah, he
they
tried it at
WrestleMania
Mania and messed up,
they
but he
asked
was
them
doing
Yeah, he
that
did
shit in
do some.
OVW.
Yeah.
they asked him they begged him asked him to do that shit. He did really don't want to, but he did it anyway. And yeah.
it's like, come on,
Mhm.
bro. If you weigh 300 something pounds, bro, don't expect somebody to do that shit off the top
Another
ropes.
thing,
Vince McMahon was a piece of shit though. So
yeah, but one thing I do respect though about big people like me and Cruz and a couple more people that I don't know is that we make our characters look like a tough dudes and limited the move set. And I don't care you do springboard or anything else, doesn't matter. But as long as fit for your character. Like as some moves are fit for your character, not like
I get
all
what he's saying.
so
There's no reason for you to be 700 pounds and doing the 630 and moves
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
a
I
But
get
shooting
it.
star
it's like
press.
Mhm.
that's why I like I said, that's why when it comes to match like me and Gorilla, it
That's Hyde out
fits.
there. Hyde,
It's like
look at
it
him.
fits. It's like two gorillas, two hyenas, big ass gorillas going at it, and people don't know who 50-50 who's gonna win that match because why? Because it's fitable to a perfect extent to two gorillas. Like
Sure.
it was back and forth.
There's a lot of big men back in GW. Even
You got
some people
Kang,
came back, made
Young
their
Lord.
returns. So there's
I remember in early GEW when you got big motherfuckers doing some unnecessary shit that don't make no goddamn sense. Oh God.
I ain't
think
gonna
I
hold
remember.
you. I was a heavyweight until I figured out that I could do light heavyweight 1 pound shorter before I become an official heavyweight. You get what I'm saying?
That's
And you
basically
have
what Keith did before
that's
super heavyweight.
basically yeah. But then I have the speed of a heavyweight. I mean, I have the speed of a light heavyweight, but the power of a heavyweight type shit.
Yeah, like you just put
That's
one
a
point
little.
down. You're a heavyweight, but I'd
That's a
rather be
glitch.
like I'd rather be like 267 because, like I said, I get more speed than like sticking there. Cause I found this out like beginning of
You got big
2K23.
arms and skinny legs, so basically you're fast but
Oh
strong.
no, I got big ass legs, nigga. I'm still like okay.
No, I'm capping.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do got a little skinny legs. However, I know how to make it big as shit. By I make my legs big as shit. Like example,
I'm
reason
dead.
why people saying why my leg is big because the big ass socks.
Yeah, I
Put
know
big
what you're
ass
talking about. The
long
glitch.
socks right there underneath your damn pants and your knee. You good. You like a damn like you about to stomp niggas.
Facts.
I get what you're saying.
So that's why I don't really be saying nothing about it. But but let's go back. Let's talk about cruiserweights for a second. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'd rather have one cruiserweight as my partner. I'm gonna tell you why I said that. Because if I'm that type of nigga with a speed and heavyweight, I need somebody that do speed and whip my ass. So like
I was
whip.
gonna say that you, as a heavyweight, in the position that you're in, with a cruiserweight tag team partner, someone who's fast and does high flying, like maybe beat to the next, y'all
Yeah,
will be
me.
unstoppable as a tag team.
We are low
But I
key
don't like
working on. I feel like we
just
low
throwing
key
shit out
like
there. You
me and BS low key was working
You're
on.
throwing too much information out there.
Nah, you
We
gotta give them
no,
gems.
This
You gotta give them gems, bro.
we've been talking about
you're
this before.
creating
We talked about
something
this
that
now.
it could be a destruction for a lot of us when we're trying to
Nah,
make
bro.
goals
We
happen.
got me and like I said, me and BS as a tag team. Probably I'm probably do this one more time, probably in GW. I don't know about the name free will no more. I'm not gonna lie. I want to try something that's like feel like we want to whoop somebody ass so bad to make a destruction. That's how I actually feel right now.
Yeah,
Like
you ain't ready for the commission. We got a striker mixed with a striker slash technician slash high flyer.
Yawn.
It's over.
mm,
But even if they come together, it's not like they're just gonna go straight at the commission. They commission is
yeah,
superstar level. They gotta start from the bottom.
Yeah,
Even
that's
though
Oh
true.
he is
God!
the
Do you
world
not hear
heavyweight
the key? Do you
champion.
not hear that? They said you gotta start from the bottom. You hear
Yeah,
that?
even though he's the
I heard
world
I
heavyweight
heard
champion,
this.
don't mean shit. The tag team
Yeah,
division is
just
something
because he's
completely
heavyweight
different.
champ, that means they're gonna give him a shot at the commission. Shit, we sell tickets over here. Well, actually, he probably can get a shot because he's fighting me at the pay per view, and he's coming out second. So
He's the underdog and he's the world champ.
he's
So
the world
that's what we're
champ.
trying to explain to you. It's not about just because you have a world title that means
The
you're the guy.
numbers, the
That
numbers.
shit that does not work like that.
See how Vegas
Oh,
does.
you think it's about me thinking about the title?
No,
Like holding the
where
title?
that's
Think
what we're
about
saying.
No,
It's
the
not
title.
about titles. Titles don't make you.
You know what I'm gonna
You
do? You know what
make
I'm
your
gonna do
career.
too when I get this
Know what
title?
makes
When I take
know
this
what
title from you, I'm gonna give everybody a shot. I'm gonna give BS to the next a shot. I'm gonna give all y'all, like
Or the underdogs,
all the
make
no,
them
all the
stars.
guys, all the rising stars. I'm gonna give them more shots.
Okay, quick question though. What if you lose? Don't say, "Oh, I still gonna win." I want to see actually real quick. What if you
If
lose?
you whoop my ass and I lose, you got it. I'm gonna be like, yo, that's it. I won't even talk shit. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you got it. You're like, you feel me? You gotta give. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna like, yo, be like, yeah, good shit because I'm a piece of shit.
You can't come with no excuses.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come with no excuses though. I'm just gonna be straight up like, yeah. They be like, yo, Keith beat your ass, right? I'm like, well, I'm gonna say he whooped my ass, but yeah, he beat me.
He
It's a
best
You
to
know,
war,
beat you
but
that night.
hey,
unless you really
it's
whooped my ass, where it was like, oh my god, this nigga didn't even
like the
stand a
first time.
chance.
Like
You know what I'm
if it was
saying?
like the first time,
Yeah, but
yeah,
we didn't have really
we
just
had
fighters the first time, so
yeah. The first time it's like, God damn, God, what the fuck happened to you?
yeah,
I
I know, but
because
we didn't have good
that shit,
sliders.
and I realized I it lasted like up to 7 8 minutes.
Yeah, but you saw what I
And
did
you
to
go,
you saw what I did to May Mags though. What I did to Uncommon Hype. I did him so dirty. Like I think that shit was like how can I put that?
I'm not
It
gonna lie,
was
who the fuck is
it
Main
was
Max?
like a
I'm being
super miss. That
straightforward
would be
honest
like a
with you.
Keith Jackson versus fucking Afterburn or somebody's like small like that.
I'm
Like
not gonna lie, I'm being straightfully honest. I'm being straightfully honest with you. Who the fuck is Main Max again?
May Mags. That's Uncommon Hype.
Who the fuck is he?
He was the
I'm just
TLC.
dead
He was the
serious.
TLC champion. Nah,
So,
he's legit. He's legit. He's a contender. I'm just talking shit because I know he's gonna listen to this, so I had to talk shit about him.
Yeah, I
And
know
that's
he gonna
completely
listen.
demons.
Cause
agree.
And
one
that's
thing when he
demons,
does,
man. Still,
cause if he
but
do
Completely
listen to
agree.
this
that's my
shit,
man.
I
Still,
know he
that's
gonna.
like that's my dude.
Cause I ain't talking shit. I'm just being honest. Who is he? That he.
Nah,
None of that.
he's one here. He
You
just
gotta explain. Yeah, but Keith don't know who he
he
is
doesn't
or
know who he is
what he
because
look
you gotta be in
like.
the Discord. You gotta be in the Discord to know the storyline. He drops promos and shit. Like we in the Discord
I
heavy with
don't
the
be on
promo.
Discord like that. So that's
You
why.
got it. You gotta hop back into that Discord. Tell you the truth, and you gotta like respond to my promo because my promos are like um I'm doing like action promos. Like I'm attacking you in my promos. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm talking shit over your body and like, yeah, you piece of shit. Like blah 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 blah. You know, that's what I'm doing.
Mm.
So I need you to be there so you can like clap back.
See, one day I'm clapping back. No, I'm gonna keep my character out of it. Cause I want to say some outrageous shit, but you know
I ain't
what?
gonna nah. I want you to because
No.
yo, tell you the truth. Like I
I mean, you
honestly
gotta
like
sell the fight.
at a
Oh
character. Yeah, I'm
no.
trying to sell the fight in
You ain't
character,
gonna
but
say no.
at a character, like I will honestly say like fighting you or Gorilla Cruz or somebody at that caliber, how you guys are built, it's like wow. It's like wow.
No, I gotta say something
You know
quick.
what I'm
It's a
saying?
challenge.
Johnny, does
It's a
Johnny, do you
challenge.
not
So
know
if I
that
do
I'm
that,
about to change
then
I'm about to
I'm
add two
goaded.
names in that bitch.
what? What?
So remember I told you about the name I will be added to Key Jackson. Should I tell him?
All right,
No,
tell
you
me.
can leave it
I
to
mean,
us.
that's you. You're your own person.
Oh,
Tell him.
fuck it.
Yeah, you can say whatever you gotta do.
I'm
I'm
still
just
gonna keep Key
listening.
Jackson. I'm still gonna keep Key Jackson, but I'm gonna add BW. You know what that stands for?
What it stands for?
Booty Warrior.
Booty Warrior.
I'm done. Yo,
Oh,
I'm
he
glad I
plays
watch
for
your
Wonder
Oh,
Boy's team. Very
So I'm
nice.
gonna say
that's
this real
crazy.
quick, and I'm
Wonder
gonna
Boy.
say this, and I'm gonna say this. Matter of fact, I don't want to face nobody, but if you my homie, I'll be nice. But if you beefing with me in character wise, I'm gonna keep it real buck. If your ass got your ass whooped, BS know about this, Jenny know about this, and a couple more people know about this. Once you defeated me, once I defeated you, you no longer a man.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, you
like
know
Wild
that's
what
Buffalo, guys.
I'll wait.
2024 for you, Joe.
I'll wait for the promo to see what it is that you guys say. Because if you beat me, I would expect you to come out with like some promo, like
I
this
don't
is
see.
your
Here's the
goal,
thing.
like this is the
I
man
don't.
that was
Here's the
talking all this
thing.
shit and all that. I mean, I'm
I ain't
doing
that
what
type of dude. I ain't that type of dude to talk like that much shit at all. It's more about me just whooping ass. That's it. Like I
I'm.
don't like.
I'm playing the heel, so
I
I'm
know that.
basically gonna talk shit. You know.
I know that. Like I said, I ain't gonna talk much. I ain't gonna do promos that much. Cause like I said, I'm the type of guy that is like, I don't care. I'm a face. I don't care. I'm a heel. I'm a trainer. I'm like, nigga, you want to throw down? We could throw down. We want. If you want to talk shit, talk your shit. But at the end of
Exactly.
the day, by the end of the day, I don't need
I
to
al-
talk shit. My
I
claim
always
thing,
Do
my
you
claim,
consider
my
yourself a jobber? Or like what do you consider yourself, Keith Jackson?
oh go on.
easy a silverback slash
Nigga
a
said a
warrior
jobber.
slash a silverback slash.
Do you understand
Okay.
the question?
He
Yeah, I
didn't
understand what
understand
he. No,
it.
I just heard. I understand. I heard what he said. That's why I laughed. I said a silverback
I mean,
slash.
when I heard the question, I was confused, but.
No, a silverback mixed
You
with
know what a jobber is?
Oh yeah, definitely. When you get your ass whooped, lose every fucking week. Not only that, more you drive the fuck out, the more it's like we don't give a fuck about you no more. You useless.
Yeah, you gotta
I consider
basically
myself a prize fighter.
promote the other
Like
people. You know?
I figure like if you win, if you're in the ring with me, just because of all the trash talking I was talking and all the promoting that I'm doing for the fight, like I'm more of a like uh I'm gonna like in character, right? I'm gonna say I'm more like a Muhammad Ali because I'm considered the greatest of all time, self
I get what
proclaimed.
you're saying.
You
All
feel
right,
me?
so
And,
in
and
his eyes, let me try to see if I can understand what you're
let me see.
saying.
Let me
So
see
at
if you
the pay
understand.
per view, even though he's the world champion, which is the top title in the brand, if he defeats you, that's a title in itself, is what you're saying.
Right, right. Because at the end of the day, I'm undefeated in baptized in blood. That's one. And two is that baptized in blood was when DVD was officially like born. Because before that, I was just
Became
yeah. That's when I
you was
became
just
like
dime bag,
the
and then you
grave
became
digger.
the
The
scumbag.
yeah, I became the scumbag piece of shit. I was a heel. Like before that, I was a baby face type shit. Like everybody was like, "Oh shit, let's go DVD." Like Miss Dance and everybody, you know. And then after baptized in blood, when I did what I did, storyline wise and like in the game, everybody was like, "Oh shit, this nigga turned heel." You know what I'm saying? I
That was the
turned.
birth of
Yeah,
DBD,
that was the
what
grave
we
digger.
know as
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Then the king of violence came after when I destroyed SGK.
The faction.
Yeah, that
I
was the
That was
faction.
became I became just a machine back in 2019. The reason why I became a machine because I want to do my like an actual beginning of the machine, and I was starting off bad and good until until I took a whole 2 year hiatus because they ain't making another 2K21 and plus 2K20 was bullshit ass trash. Um, I took a 2 year, 3 year hiatus until I got back on 2K22, and everything started from there. From old company, one of the old companies that I used to go with texted me on my main account on Instagram
I'm a big
saying
deal,
that
like Ron Burgundy. You know,
and of course I start off gentle, winning mid card titles, but I just want more than that, and they won't allow
Unique
me
New York.
because no. Reason why they won't allow me because they want
MC
top
Bennett left. Now
star.
he's a heel. Shout out to Ryder Fly Guy. That man's putting in work too. Yeah, yeah. I keep
Hell
talking.
yeah.
You
Fly
could
Guys
you
the
could you
truth.
could say
I'm just talking out
Hell
here
yeah.
like separately. You
no.
know, doing my self
Thank you,
promotion.
thank you,
Ace
thank
came a long way too. Y'all all notice
Ace.
they all came from the same class. Keith,
Yeah,
Ace,
yeah.
Fly Guy, they all came in around the same time and they all
That's
been
right.
world champion. You know what else? They all
PS,
have
but
in
PS.
common as well. They all lost their ego. But that's a time for another
She
story.
Ooh,
always, of course, he's the
That's a
bro.
ooh.
time for
He
another
has to
story. You
throw
know
it
I
out
was gonna
there
throw
though.
that out there. I
He
have to.
has to. He has
But it's
I
to.
all
mean,
good. That's a time for
sure,
another time, bro. Let's
sure,
save that for something else.
sure,
You notice that's what CCB is
sure.
about. Like we're like arrogant, cocky
Of course
motherfuckers.
I'm married. It's in
You
my
know.
name.
Been here
I
for too
have to
long,
be.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
You
I
know.
have to be. I have to be fucking confident and cocky. Who? I mean, who? If I'm not gonna be ego, who else is gonna be ego?
Talk about
And nobody got that sauce.
you know what I'm saying? Like in Fight Club, I think Keith Jackson will destroy in Fight Club. Like we haven't seen him in Fight Club in a while.
Well, when I have time,
That's why you got to join that Discord. I put the Discord shit on the in the chat as well. And make sure to join that
I'll
Discord,
think
ladies and
about it.
gentlemen. I mean, it's
He
just
said, "I'll
you
think
don't
about it."
just join. Just put it like this: just join, and you don't even have to interact with people. You get what I'm saying? Just do what you do. Drop your promos.
Never
Be
did.
to yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like
Last
do
time,
what you gotta do. If you want to join
last
the
time,
conversation, join
last time I
conversations.
reacted to
Just
someone,
everything is
hold
all
on,
fun and
hold on.
games.
Last time, the
Huh?
one time I reacted to someone, guess what happened? Somebody trying to crow fire me, Hopkins. And next thing you know, you got two motherfucking bitches decided to try and call me crow racist because I
Talk to
said the
him,
word
AJ.
nigga. Who the heck?
OMG. You see that?
Man, who the hell gonna call me racist? And I'm black. What type of bullshit?
Oh yeah, because we try to like not use the word nigga in Discord and shit because you know the
But
kids.
here's the thing.
You
But
still
here's the
gotta
thing
keep it
though.
PG. You still gotta keep
Oh
it
no,
Yeah,
PG.
no. Here's the thing though.
Mm.
Why I don't want to come back. King A said fucking nigga, and he didn't get not one thing in trouble. Who gonna get in trouble? This black motherfucker here. This old here got in trouble.
But do you
but
I
have
had to go.
proof that
he's
he
black.
said that?
He's
Because no
he's
one,
black
no,
though.
no one heard him saying that.
I'm
That's what I'm
Puerto
saying. You
Rican,
gotta
so
He
have
I'm
proof
a
test.
and
black
evidence.
He
Mexican.
tested
Oh
But
my
anyway,
god.
he
Howard, Keith, don't please, because like it's gonna come into another conflict. Though.
oh yeah, boy, he did. AJ, look, he's just saying right now that Hopkins spoke to him too. Like, yeah, they were. The thing is, we try to not to use that shit because we're not trying to like. We could do that here because this is a podcast and we're just talking shit, and you know everybody here. Like, you would know like where you're from, and if you're not white, to actually be on some like racist shit when you say the word nigga and
well. Can
shit.
I
Because
say
we don't
Ricker?
we don't say it like yo, what up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I would say it like on some hush shit. We say it on some like
GW is PG only in Discord, so just don't say the word.
right.
And
In the
I mean,
live
Yeah,
chat,
because
in
I
the show,
witnessed what
everything's
happened,
on
Keith,
text
but I'm
message.
just trying to avoid
right.
conflicts. Yeah, it
Yeah,
could be
Everything's
text
on
message, but it's still
text,
and he's
proof.
and
right.
they
And
can
It's
he's
still
be
right.
they
proof.
can
Like
be
in the
read.
live chats, like in the show's chats, like if we're watching a show, like it shouldn't be said. But and even your promos, it
Wait,
shouldn't be
wait.
said.
Even in live shows too, when we were watching
Like,
the streams. Oh
yeah, like you
Jesus.
shouldn't be like, yo, what up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like,
See,
unless
look, this
Yeah,
is what
I
I
can't make
do,
no.
Keith.
I
So
can't make
I
no
could
promise on
to
that
be
one.
on the safe side. What I do is I try to know who I'm dealing with in the rivalry. So if I know, I'm gonna just say if I know the person's soft, don't even bother entertaining certain things. You know,
that's
you
true.
got to know who you're in the rivalry with. If it's like somebody like us that got tough skin, then yeah, you can go back and forth all day. That might
All day.
even be one of the best rivalries. But if you know that person is sweet, don't even just like, yeah, I see you in the
It's
ring.
true.
Do something like that because
Shout out to
you
White
can't talk to
Chocolate.
everybody like that.
That boy was
I was
cooking
becoming that.
motherfuckers. He was cooking
I'm not
niggas in the
gonna lie.
bar, 12th Street.
I would have become an asshole. No, I'm not gonna lie. Now, since my name be added to that shit, with the BW gonna be added to that shit. I'm gonna act. Don't react. Y'all can react, but just don't react too much. I'm gonna put any snack. I'm gonna put any snack. Say y'all want some, and someone say yeah, sure. That's great. See you next week. And that's all you're gonna know. And you'll ask what the fuck happened. You ask why he said wait for next week. You're gonna face me next week. See you next week, nigga. You're gonna go face to face with me. Cause you wanna know why? Cause you're gonna become no longer a man. No, I'm sorry.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Your ass, shoot. As example, if put it this way, if if I was a woman and Jenny somewhere doing God knows what as a wrestler, and I took a picture, said honey bun. Y'all ain't want a honey bun or any snack. Matter of fact, Jenny, what's your favorite snack?
No comment. Continue talking.
This shit was gonna go. This shit was
I'm gonna
about to
mix it
go
up.
somewhere else here.
It's like
I'm
going
gonna mix
left.
it up.
It was
I'm gonna
gonna
mix it up
go
a little bit.
left, all right.
I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. If
Go ahead.
Jenny loves like put it this way, if Jenny loves Oreos or any like Oreos or anything, Chips Ahoy, and I actually like who wants some Chips Ahoy, and she said, "Oh, sure, thank you. Great, see you in the ring next week." And that's all you need to know. You ask why? Easy, because your ass gonna face me next week. You rather be face me next week or face me in the steel cage as my home. Hell in the cell or the cage is my home, aka my prison cell.
I told A Dot
She,
that for all my matches, I want a manager from CCB to come out with me. It doesn't matter who it is, but
Certain
somebody has
matches
to
you
come out.
can't have
I
managers
know,
in.
like casket
but
matches you can and
Hell
ambulance,
in a
but you could
Cell.
do it on custom matches though, because
I
I've
don't think
done it.
Hell in a Cell you can
if
have it
No,
if
custom.
Hell
I
in a
need a
Cell either. Yeah, you
manager,
can't.
I need like a good match. Like example, if I don't mind having Jenny or BS as my manager, I don't mind that. Or
Yeah,
someone that want my female calls as my manager. Nowadays you got people who want to use that manager that do not add up with them. So it's like example, if you a demon, right? I walk in with you, and I don't feel like a damn demon. Does that add up? No, it do not.
Right,
I
right,
get what
right.
he's
That do
saying. That should make
Nah,
sense.
it makes sense. I know what he's saying.
that do not make that shit that do not make sense to me. Not dress him as a demon. If I lose, it's like if I lost my match against you. You may have bet I pretty much became your son for a good while, and the next thing you know, I became a demon just walking with you.
Like Paul Bearer, he did the part.
Yeah, he did his part. That's because he worked as a bearer
You know what I'm saying?
before
He
he
did his
joined WWE.
part, and he did the little scary look with Undertaker. So
Yeah,
I
He did
agree
the
it
with
was
white
what you're
like
face.
saying.
He did the mega white face. He did the pale vampire face.
hmm So I get what he's saying, and I agree that that's actually presentation is important. That's actually one of the
you.
key factors.
They tarnished the whole urn thing though.
No,
They
actually,
didn't
that
know where they was
okay.
going with that.
They
They
didn't
don't
know
know
they
what
were
they're
going with
doing.
that.
They
You're
didn't
right.
wasn't know they Loki did not know what they're doing at the 90 and 91 until they realized what they meant, what they doing to earn, and strong Loki making sense with him with the powers and all. But I feel like that's
Yo,
a good thing.
when that nigga was lighting niggas on fire with lightning and shit inside an arena, I was like,
That
okay.
was dope.
It
That was
was
dope. He
dope.
came from.
It was dope, but it was like
Obviously,
okay.
you can't do that.
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
like
lie.
okay now. What's going on here?
That's because back then everything feels so realistic. Not only
Remember, all the
that,
characters were like
I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah.
superheroes and all this
If not,
When
crazy shit back in the
if it's
days
not,
I ain't
if
gonna
it's
hold you. When they
if
first
this
said that
whole
Kane and Undertaker were related and they were really brothers, I believed that shit.
you really think
because of the
about,
height.
yeah,
The
because
hype
it's the
that they
hype,
put
the
on it, and I was a
storytelling,
kid.
everything
I
else.
was like, "What? That's his brother? Oh shit, he's gonna
When you
fuck him
got
up."
older, it's like they feel like they brothers for real, but outside they not. It's
They had
like,
the
but at
same
the same
moves.
time, in the story, but in the storyline wasn't is that it was still brother as an adult. But here's what gets
Yeah,
me. Here's
yeah.
what gets me. If it, I'm this is brought with the Undertaker and Kane came and I did it on the whole thing back in 20. Is it 2012 or 2013? I don't know which one. 2010, I think. When they did that, to start Kane versus the Undertaker storyline when it's not who attacked the Undertaker, which we
I
always know it's Kane.
wasn't watching
But
them.
they okay, cool. So what they did? Okay, I must tell you parts of it. They found out the Undertaker revealed that King attacked him, but the Undertaker made no King made the Undertaker look weak. I mean, dead serious. His first title defense, good fight, but the Undertaker lost the World Heavyweight. King retained the World Heavyweight Championship, but the Undertaker lost about his own move Tombstone until Paul Bearer came in because the Undertaker in the fucking room somewhere. And kind of found out they got the urn again. No, Paul Heyman returned with the Undertaker with the urn. With the fast forward to Hell in a Cell match. Hell in a Cell match, it was decent, but it just don't add up because you literally let Paul Bearer turn heel to join Sorry King. That right there do not make sense.
Vince got like lazy with the storylines and shit, and like he was
It
fucking
got
everything up.
lazy after 2015. After 2015, it got lazy. Because
Yeah,
during 2014 and all, it still
Triple
got
H
some
picked it back
story
up though.
into it. Yeah, it still got some story in it. But after 2015, after Daniel Bryan situation with the whole Yes movement, after that, it just kind of went bland. After that, they try to push
That was
Roman
for
Reigns.
kids. That was for kids.
They
That's why.
shit. Well, Netflix. Well, I'm
That
more concerned what's going to happen for Netflix.
that's
Fuck
why
them
Bray.
kids. That's all you're going.
That's why the whole. That's why the whole Bray Wyatt thing. It didn't work at the time when it first came out because like it was too dark for the kids. You get what I'm saying? Like that was
Also, but
something
damn
that
shit.
that was
It
something that should
grew,
have been like
but it
attitude
grew
era
to them.
type
It
shit.
grew with them though. But after like a year, it grew with them. The kids actually like Bray Wyatt.
Of
The
course,
problem is, however, is fucking Vince dumbass. Let's don't get started with fucking legacy bullshit storyline with John Cena at WrestleMania. That shit is fucking stupid. You say it's your
Vince.
legacy, nigga. You won that championship more fucking times than ever. You call this your legacy.
That nigga Vince was a leech, bro. Like he knew that if he had something, he's like, yo, I'm gonna stick with this because this is my golden goose. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm. The most disrespect. was the Fiend. For, before you say about Goldberg, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the Fiend versus Randy Orton. And I'm gonna say this to this fucking day. All this fucking hype with one RKO just to lose because distraction by Alexa Bliss. And to make them all piss me off part, all of us thought, oh, everybody's going to attack, someone's going to attack, what's it called, on the Fiend. No, they just vanished. Everybody was pissed. I was pissed. Man, if I was the Fiend, I would have beat Vince McMahon ass for that.
Well, Bret Hart did it. I think that was the last man that actually had legitimate rights to like put hands on Vince, and Vince would be like, you know what, he got it, because
Yeah, yeah, because think about it, he said he punched him so hard that he got knocked out for a bit. And I look at the video of it, I'm like, yeah, that's true, because that nigga was wobbly.
yeah, he was holding his cheek.
Shoot, no, it got to the point now, no, they trip like few people want to fight. Even the Undertaker himself want to fight with this man because of
How
that.
Kane debuted it. It was against
No, it's not.
Undertaker.
No,
One.
no. It's showing like no, it's a screw job. It's a screw job. The Undertaker. I remember the Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Godfather. There's a couple more people want to fight this, want to fight Vince because of that shit. But at the same time, it's also the reason. It's also another reason why he did it because of I don't know. It's just so much shit going on. Let's be real.
I know Stone Cold didn't want to do a couple things because
Yeah.
he felt disrespected that he let that Vince made The Rock fight Hogan instead of letting him fight Hogan, because
No.
he
Here's the
felt
thing.
he
No.
felt that he was more of the Attitude
It's
Generation,
also
like the
it's
face of it,
also different.
and Vince
It's
put The
also
Rock as like The Rock is the face of it. But
it's also a different story at the same time though, because Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan. I know Vince McMahon and Steve Austin. He said some stuff, but it's also Hulk Hogan to want to wrestle with Stone Cold Steve Austin. So they had to change the plans up to wrestle
okay,
with Scott Hall. Hulk Hogan want to wrestle on Steve Austin.
yeah, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
like Stone Cold was like what Roman Reigns has been the last 4 years, and like to
Here's
90, from 98 to 2001, Stone
I'm gonna
Cold
say
was the
this.
face.
No, you know what? I'm be real about the Roman Reigns shit going on. Ever since the damn, I feel like to this day, I'm gonna keep on saying to this day, Roman Reigns should turn heel on 2017 after the Undertaker win this after the Undertaker match. However, I feel like that was a good thing he didn't because if they did, they would give him some fucking wacky ass fucking promos and shit, writers and shit. So I don't know. It's just like, bruh.
It's like the
I
thing
feel
with
I feel
the
like
yeah.
I feel like I feel like if they didn't push Roman Reigns too damn hard before he win the Royal Rumble, they probably still like him. Cause think about it for a second. They pushed the man. Yes, everybody loved him during his time
They
before the Royal
forced them
Rumble.
down our throats. That was Vince though.
Yes, exactly.
But
And
this is
if
the
they, if,
thing, like it didn't work then, but it works now. You get what I'm saying? Like now he
yeah,
could be
I
the baby
understand,
face that they always wanted him to be. You know what I
and
mean?
I understand that. I'm just saying, if like they should have kept it the way it is, what they doing with the storyline, at least give him like a at least another year or two. Yeah, another year. Let Daniel Bryan win the Royal Rumble,
As long as they don't let Roman chase a title, they can make him a baby face for at least for as
or
long as they have. But the moment he
or
goes for a
start.
title, they already know that they're trying to
Yeah,
push it down our throats again. Like, you know,
I feel like he should start off with the mid card title. That would have made perfect sense though, because it's like
mm, he's too
it
big for a
start with,
mid card title.
but again,
He's a main eventer though.
it's 2014/15. If if they did not let, I feel like him winning the Royal Rumble at 2015 was a huge mistake. I feel like him should not win that shit at the 2015 at the Royal Rumble. I feel like you should let Daniel Bryan or at least Rusev between them two win the Royal Rumble.
But you know
Cause
why
I
Daniel Bryan? Why? What they? Because of the personal issues.
Yeah, with the Triple H shit, right? And
Hmm.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, but again, what like I said,
that's why he dipped
they
on them.
still got the still.
Like
Hmm.
he
I
was like, "Fuck
like
yeah, I'm out of here."
like an funny like another thing. Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt should win that Royal Rumble too. No, you gotta let someone that be beating shit. And that what this is when I kind of stopped watching wrestling back in 2016. Like 2016 was the last good year. I think the NXT part, I only time I watch is NXT. But the main rosters, I just stopped watching the main roster. I mostly watched the NXT because it felt like you low key part of the Attitude Era and mixed like no, not Ruthless Aggression. Ruthless Aggression, I think. Yeah, that one. That's how it feels. But main rosters, it just don't feel like it at all. Every time people talk about it, it's like I do not care. And then NXT 2.0 came out, and that's why I kind of stopped watching wrestling for a good minute. Cause you watching, cause I can't stop watching wrestling until like at least 2015 when Dominic could turn heel. And I honestly, that was a right decision.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do nothing. Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
that's how I really feel. Now I don't care. I don't mind about the hype. Now let's talk about next year games.
Restarting.
Cause PS5 when we PS5, PS5 couldn't afford. I take that back. PS5, I still want it. But GTA 6. I don't mind waiting for GTA 6. I don't mind playing different games and while waiting for GTA 6. Because you got some motherfuckers that still
You got
wait.
like another 2 years.
No, it's next year.
Yeah, next year for regular gameplay, but online, how we at where we at right now on GTA 5 online, GTA 6 online is not gonna be the first year. And if it
So
does come out, you're
I
not
give it
gonna
like
have half the
so
shit you're gonna
so
have
I
now.
when
give it like
GTA
next few months.
when GTA
Cause it is
6 when GTA 6 does happen to drop, we actually getting like all three worlds of GTA
We don't
where
know
it's
yet for sure. We
we
don't know yet for
because
sure.
there's
all I
only
know is
three
These
there's
are
three
these
universes.
are
There's New
rumors.
yeah,
York,
that's
it's Miami, and
Rumors.
then there's LA.
you never
Like
know.
And
well,
and
California.
Vegas, Los Venturas is Vegas. That was in
Well,
San
I
Andreas
feel
as well.
like I
yeah.
said,
Well, Vegas
I
and
know it's going.
California is like not that far. So
Like what they did with Red Dead Redemption. It took almost a few months. It took like almost a couple few months that that's when the beta came out with the online. But GTA,
that's
yeah,
gotta be
like I
too
said, I
much
ain't gonna say
though.
So remember,
Like
online, yeah, the beta came out, but what was we doing when online came out? We was just standing in the middle of the street. We didn't have shit.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to explain. That GTA 6, when the online first comes out, yeah, it's gonna be lit as far as being able to do shit, but you're not gonna have not even half
you gotta
the
give it
shit that you
time.
have right now
Yeah,
on
you
the
gotta give
five.
it time. You gotta give
You're
it
right.
not gonna
time
have
to like
mansions
update.
off the back. You're not gonna have, access to businesses off
It's
the rip.
crazy because GTA 5 is still doing updates right now.
That they're gonna juice it.
But it's
They're gonna
not
milk
as
that
a
shit.
good update as before. It's not even good at all.
I mean, but they give you like what new
Technically,
weapons and
all
shit,
right. So
right?
this is what I gotta say about GTA.
Cars.
GTA, you have fun according to what you have. So there's people that don't have much, so they're like, oh, the game is mid. But then there's people who have everything in the game and they have fun. So I'm saying, depending on
But
what
it's
you
not
have,
these
is
new
the amount of fun that you're gonna have in the game.
these new updates by past few months is nothing but mid and trash. Like man, put it this way. This new bounty, in my honest opinion, you might as well raise your fucking money. No, raise your money on that bounty. Reason why? Because imagine you gotta pay close to almost $7 to $8 million just to get almost $98,000. And
Yep.
those that's
That's
why it's
crazy.
like, bro, It
I
was
still
Yeah,
don't
it
they
was.
even.
wasted our time with the bounty because I thought it was gonna be more, but like
I tell
they really
because
just played us.
I was the first one, I was the first one to test it out with before Jenny did it. 'Cause I told him to test it out. I was so annoyed and so angry. I was like, bro, I wasted my whole $6 million for this shit.
Right.
But
Like
you
that.
see what I'm saying? Now compared to a person who has that, that's not shit. You know, that's what I mean by the difference between what you have for certain people is different for others.
By the end of the day, here's my biggest issue right
All
now
right.
with people.
So before, like, I don't want to change like the GTA talk, but I'm gonna. So for the next like 2K, so I'm guessing 2K25. You think they're gonna switch up? I'm talking about WWE, by the way. So 2K25, you think they're gonna switch up the whole server engine thing the way they have it? Because
Probably not.
it's been like this since 22, and we're gonna be on
Probably not.
25. What do you
Probably
think?
not.
They usually switch buttons every 2 to 3 games,
Not
so
buttons.
that's
I'm talking
possible.
about like the server, like the engine server and shit.
I don't know, but I know we might have new button and all that bullshit. They might switch it up again.
I mean, I don't know because bad enough they made the servers they made the servers not crossplay this year, so I don't know why they did that.
One thing that I would like to write, like I would like to write to them to tell them to change or bring back. I wanted to bring back the interference during
Yeah, I don't know
matches.
why they took that. I don't know why they took that shit out. There's a lot of
Like,
shit they
yo,
should have took out.
that shit works so perfect for the storylines that we trying to do. Like, it's not even funny, man. But I don't know why they took that out. Like you said, like, why would they do that? Like, that was like a major part of the game that made the game what it was. You know what I'm saying? And like, I get it. They try to do the whole, rivalry thing where they, in the universe thing. I get it, but like, you could have did that and kept the interference on. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but it's like they took out a lot of things they didn't need to take out and gave us things that people didn't really want. I guess maybe.
Like double tables. That
yeah, double tables. Why we can't put people through an announcer table?
they
You
took
know?
out a lot of stuff that need to be bring back, and had to, and but yet they had
You
a new
can put
announcer.
people to the announcer table. You just got to pick them up
Yeah,
and stand
that's
up on
all.
top of the table, and then put them. Then do your finisher, or you
Yeah,
put them on the table
that's
and
Bring
all
high
somebody
rope the
do it.
no,
top,
bring
the
back the
top rope.
old table and engine because this new table engine sucks so bad because you put someone through a table at like you didn't even touch nothing by the table. Cause you put it this way, you suplex someone that's not near the table, you break the shit easily. You eliminate it.
Yeah, and also with a cage match, people can't even attack each other in cage matches or use the cage as a weapon.
Right. And that's why I said it's like, bro, like imagine hit the edge of it, like the edge of the table, and the whole table breaks. That don't make no sense.
Right. So there's just a lot of stuff that didn't make sense, honestly. Like I said, the rollout for this game was really bad this year compared to the last 2 years.
It was like I said, it started off good until the 8 updates came in. That's kind of looking with the bullshit. When like example, remember the first update when not like when they low key went back to the same weapon shit engine that has like only steel steps and don't you just only use steel steps, there's no weapons and all. That shit was
Mm.
annoying when the first update came out on 2K24. I'm low key complaining they need to bring back promos. Right now,
Yeah.
why did they remove the
Yeah, I
intro?
agree. The promos are good.
They removed the intros of the damn game. That's stupid as fuck, to be honest with you.
My bad. I'm back.
They just did a lot of unnecessary stuff. Like, I mean, I like the new weapons, and all that, but it's
I
just
like
weird how when you do an elimination chamber, you were able to make sure you were able to put an elimination chamber in your custom arena. Now you can't. Just
I
like
like
war
the barbed
games.
wire bat
only
and I
some
like the light tube. That's the
The
only
only
two
time,
weapons
the
that
only,
I like.
the only time that I hate about elimination chambers is that elimination chamber. The only time you use elimination chamber is to be outside of your custom arenas. That right there is dumb as hell to me. Two, with the double ring, they should at least put that as a pay per view. Like, okay, I get it. Don't use it as a regular show, but use it as a pay per view. At least let us use a double ring. Like, at least we could jump over this shit to you like to the next ring. That would make perfect sense. But no, we got to be one ring, but the rest of it is for war games. I was like, bruh, it's just annoying to me now.
It's like
Or
getting
at
a
least,
faulty. Go ahead.
go ahead. No, sorry, go ahead.
It's like getting a spiked drink for less for more money when you ask for the finest drink in the bar,
What
basically,
they
when it comes to
could,
these games.
what they could have did was, the performance center arena. They could at least use that and have us be able to go into every ring, like have it like an open world instead of just having the other rings just sitting in the background, but you can't actually access those rings.
What
That would have
about
been
Yeah,
pretty cool.
they had a backstage feature like that, I think, right? For like 23, or was it 22?
I feel like they
I
just.
don't
I
remember.
feel like they should have. I feel like the on the backstage were disrespectful. I feel. I
They
understand.
used to be able to go in the offices
Not
Yeah,
no
to
go
go
all
to
over the
garage.
Vince
Not like
McMahon's
place.
not like
Yeah,
office and
fucking
all that shit.
garage.
yeah,
Hey,
I remember
when
that.
2K22 came out the new with the new backstage, everybody thought, oh, it's gonna be like okay, first floor and the second floor. The first floor gonna be, you know, the main like the main hallway and all. And go to a different garage and go down to the actual garage downstairs. I thought it was like something like that. No, just bad. And that's why I barely don't use the backstage like that because it's stupid. It's nothing but stupid. And it and like out of effect of breaking shit to the that shit was weak. You know how you just toss shit in the glass, but you didn't even throw or nothing. You just hit the glass and it went down. That shit was dumb. Back then, because back then you threw motherfuckers in the glass, threw people in the garbage can, threw
Yep.
people. It used to be like that. It used to. Not no more. I think 2022 was the best backstage. Literally the best backstage. After that, it's like it just got low key lazy. Speaking of fucking lazy, let's talk about DLCs.
Yeah.
2K23 and 2K22 and 2K23 had to be the most laziest mixed match random ass DLCs.
Well, 23 was what? Machine Gun Kelly. He was like the
Hmm.
music guy. Cause
That don't count.
this year's
That
No,
Post
don't count.
20,
Malone,
23 is what John Cena, right?
John
Yeah.
Cena. Yeah.
No,
I
John
Yeah.
Cena was the
I
music guy.
no, I'll be real with the
This
Machine
one's
Gun Kelly.
Cody.
I'm not gonna lie, Machine Gun Kelly. I kind of fuck with it, but I'm gonna talk about the main DLC, not the pre-order DLC. I want the main
Like
DLC.
the season
Like,
pass. I get the
yeah,
season pass
season pass. I
because
thought
this
this
like
one was
is
stupid.
worth
This
it.
one was fucking stupid for a reason. One, how do you call this? I'll put it this way: call it the pack, and you got one legend, and everybody else was fucking random. Like example, if put it this way, Jackson pack, like my Keith Jackson pack, it would have made sense with me, Gorilla Cruz, and like a few other people. No, put it as a Jackson pack with me, some random James Ellsworth, freaking rock, I'm freaking what's it called, the midget, and next thing you know, it's a Jackson pack. Like, bro, that's a mixed match. That's just fucking random. They put random superstars that don't add up as a pack. Do you know one pack that I do miss the most? Move set packs.
Yeah, they gave us the moves though with the new
They need to bring
superstars, I guess.
they need to bring that back because this shit is like the move set used to be good. But one thing I can say about 2K24, this has to be the most accurate as 2K pack. Because like I said, past 2 years was a random pack. Just we say fuck it, here we go. Superstars in there with the superstars in there. That's it.
But yes, what do you think is happening, bud? I invited you to play some Tekken.
But I'm about to head out.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. I mean, I'm gonna give you. We're gonna give it like at least 5 or 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna end it. But if you gotta do what you gotta do, man, you already know. Keep
All
Jackson,
right.
ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean?
You dokie, Keith.
He just dipped. All right. Demon dip too, though. So, tell us a little something about what WWM. What's what's happening? We getting a pay per view soon. Like last pay per view was Freak Nick.
Yeah, this year it's been different with my streaming and doing pay per views. So, um, I'm trying to. I mean, I at least give. I mean, I try to stream whenever I can. But the next pay per view, I believe it's supposed to be Belts and Babes too. I've already got the
Yeah.
arena done for that.
What's it
Um,
called? What's
the
it called? Say it again. Because
Belts and Babes too, because I
belts
did
and
Belts and
babes.
Babes last year. Yeah, I did that last year around April. So, but I did a different. I swapped some of my pay per views. So, my goal is to probably do my pay per view at the end of August, I guess, because it was supposed to be the beginning, but things happened. Um, but yeah, I did a whole little roster overhaul. So, just gotta reset and do things over. But I guess I was planning to stream like after this podcast. Um, Wednesday show. I mean, I know it's Thursday for you guys, but it's still Wednesday for me. So,
Right.
I mean, WWM has been pretty good. I mean, lately with the streams of the matches, my shows be like 2 hours long, so it helps. Sliders, like I said, thanks to Keith Jackson for the sliders. They've been
Indeed.
really helpful. So
Indeed. No, these sliders, from what I've been seeing, they work magic. They make bangers. Like these matches. Imagine if they always say that the women always go hard in this game, and you out of all people should know that because you got your own women league. So imagine now with this little upgrade with the sliders and all that shit, what type of show y'all gonna get from WWM, Women's Wrestling Movement, by the way.
yeah, I mean, I already had the sliders, and like I said, the last two shows they've been pretty good. And at first, like I was like the first show that I streamed last weekend, it seemed like it was not good because there was two champions racing each other, and the match seems a little short. But then after that, the next match is delivered, which was confusing. And then after that, the second show was even better. So it's crazy.
Right, right,
But yep, WWM is still rocking. You know, I just do what I can at the moment. Like it's still something I love to do. It's just I be having other things to do, and I just try to stream on time and all that. And plus, I also think about everybody else that I'm streaming with, that I'm in cahoots with, and teaming with as far as partnerships and stuff like that. So
right. Well, we always aware. We always watching. Well, that's me and ego and shit.
yeah, people who actually come and see, even if some things just shouldn't happen, I guess. But hey, it's life.
It's just yeah. No, we don't pay no mind to negativity that leads into even more negativity. You know how that goes. But
I mean, shit, that is true. Like I try to keep the peace and be
of
positive,
course.
but I'm just
Oh,
saying though, if
since the
things
moment,
don't seem right, I'm gonna what? What were you gonna say? Say it.
yeah, since the moment I met you, I'd never seen that you bring that type of energy. You know what I mean? But not everybody,
Well,
thinks
not
the way.
everybody knows me like you do.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But
I
I'm
mean, like
glad.
Eagle,
I'm
I'm getting
glad.
to know. I think Eagle kind of knows me a little bit, but
Exactly. We're a unit
eh,
here. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is, I'm
like,
glad that that whole situation got settled and everything is back to hopefully, normal. Uh, we don't really got to talk about it because that's just it's petty and it was in the past. You know what I mean? And we're on 'em. We're on the next shit. So all I know is that this is like what the second half of the GW, well, of the WWE 2K24 season, right? So now, like, this is like the second half, like
That's true.
half, you know what I mean? Like half, like the next 6 months, the new game would drop. So
Yep,
second
and the
half
third
is
half is going to be like what around December-ish. The third quarter of this, the third part of this part.
yeah, well, technically right now in like we're in the third quarter now. By like January, be the fourth quarter.
Yeah, because
But
the game always usually comes out in March or
March, right? So
April.
like, so basically, September to at least January is like
I heard they
the
might
third
be pushing back the date, but
the
I'm
third
not 100
quarter.
percent sure.
They
They
better
should
do what the fuck they're supposed to do if they push back the date.
they should
Shit.
do that. They should drop that shit like every WrestleMania type shit. You get what I'm saying? So everybody could be
Yeah.
like, boom, like nobody could predict WrestleMania, or like the game won't blow it up for you. You know what I mean? Like drop it at WrestleMania, like or like the day after or the day before. I don't know, like shit like
And
that.
then this was the game where they didn't really have like a focus, like a single character focus, like showcase. It was literally
They
just
it's like
WrestleMania moments for the past 40 years, which I thought was good. Even though I did miss, I mean, I had a feeling though, like they probably should put the game focused on Randy Orton maybe next year. That's just my opinion. Even though he
they
just signed a 5-year contract with them, and he's in his early 40s. I want to say.
yeah. I think Randy's not even 40 yet. Is he 40? Yeah, he is 40.
I want to say
But
42.
I'm gonna say something like, yeah, 42, 43, 44 ish. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is before we end it. But I honestly think that John Cena's last run is gonna main event him and Randy Orton. You get what I'm
It should.
saying? Like
It
it
should
should,
finish
because
it.
it makes the most sense because they had like the biggest rivalry from their time
He can't
together and
face
shit.
Triple H and he can't face Edge because Edge is in
Exactly.
AEW. Unless AEW sounds off on it, but Edge is injured right now, and then
And
Triple H can no longer wrestle.
Kurt Angle don't got that thing anymore. Like he don't have it in him. So because Kurt
Yeah,
Angle was one of the last ones. But uh, this is my predictions. I don't know. You guys want to add your little thing, but my prediction for, because the next major pay per view that we're gonna get, Royal Rumble, then Mania, and then so on and so on. So Crown Jewel is gonna be normally for this year, but Royal Rumble is like the main pay per view for the new year. I think the new Royal Rumble winner will be John Cena. He's gonna go to WrestleMania to face. I want to say Randy Orton because I have a feeling Randy might become like world champion, like when he beats Gunther, and he might hold it all the way to Mania. You know what I'm saying? And considering that the WWE has Cody Rhodes as the face, and they probably saving that for Roman, or I don't know what they're gonna do with that anyway. But I know that Randy's gonna be the world heavyweight champion because he's gonna try to do that Ric Flair thing,
yeah,
and
6.
so John Cena's gonna win the Royal Rumble, and he's gonna lose at WrestleMania to Randy Orton because that's his goodbye. Like that's his last one, WrestleMania. You know what I mean? But just don't be hyped for anybody that you think is gonna win the Royal Rumble besides John Cena this year. Now, you guys, your
I
predictions.
agree. I agree. 100%.
I mean, there's nobody really to go after Cody right now, and Gunther and Randy already, like, it's already sealed. Like they're trying to promote their shit like Ric Flair and Steamboat type shit.
Yeah, it just got confusing. It's like they like disregarded the separate brand, separate champions rule. And
Yeah,
like I was
yeah.
hoping Randy Orton would turn heel and face Cody, but that they decided to put him on Raw magically. Like I said, they disregarded that fucking brand rule. And I was surprised though that Randy Orton came out to be Gunther's next opponent. I mean, like they just it's like they completely disregarded Damian Priest's reign and him just a feud on the side with Judgment Day. That could have been like a side feud with him still trying to get his world title back. I mean, he deserves a rematch clause, right? I thought that was in people's contracts when they get titles. But for the
Yeah,
Royal Rumble, yeah, as of right now, the only person I can think of that's winning it is going to be John Cena because, like, they just did a lot of things that are just confused me
it
as a
just
viewer.
yeah, because it's like when they were they putting out there, it looks like that's what they're leading to, like to make John Cena's last WrestleMania match like a night one of WrestleMania main event. You get what I'm saying? So him and Randy Orton as the world champ will make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. But sometimes I wish Carlito wasn't a part of the Judgment Day shit right now because I mean I feel like John Cena needs to like face his past opponents that he had over the years to leading up to Randy Orton. But I guess that might be too much to ask for. Like I would think Carlito would be a perfect candidate to face John Cena. Honestly, they had a good memorable feud for the United States Championship that Carlito ultimately won, but then John Cena won it back. But I could dream because I mean sometimes Triple H is on point with booking, sometimes he's not. And lately, yes, I have been watching WWE because I can on Twitch, and I just like I said, I don't watch all wrestling, but
In my opinion, they're doing a terrible job with Bailey, and they're doing a terrible job with the women's tag team championship. Like they just like I don't know. They did a terrible job with Bailey. Like she didn't even hold the belt that long. That's one. Two is like they didn't even promote the beef between her and Nia Jax. They only had like two altercations before SummerSlam. That was months way before SummerSlam. Um, I don't
yeah,
know.
I agree with you. I know I don't
Yeah,
know. You're on point with the pin,
yeah.
like a pin. I
In the
mean,
tag
like
team,
yeah, I agree. It was lackluster. It was lackluster
yeah,
for Bailey. I
lackluster.
was so sad because I'm just like she returned from an injury and she win the
Yeah,
title at WrestleMania just to get lowballed months
yeah.
later.
Isn't
And I
her
mean, it's
contract coming
cool.
up?
That
No, that was
might be the
Becky.
case, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
think it was
that's Becky, and I
Becky's.
guess Becky chose to retire, so
We don't know for
which is
sure yet.
cool.
We don't
Yeah, I
know.
know, but that's
Becky might come
figuratively
back.
speaking.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Becky
might
might
come
come back.
back, but her last run was trash too because
Yeah,
it was like they were
it
trying to
was.
John Cena her to us, and I don't have time for another John Cena ish type of thing. But yeah, with the tag team, the women's tag team division, yeah, I mean it's been shit since they unified it. They could have kept the thing separate and at least had the women in NXT to have a team feud. You see now the women in NXT are scrambling for two singles titles, and they should just kept the tag titles there instead of unifying both titles because they want to be lazy. So it's just crazy. I mean, like I like Alba Fire and what's the name, the other girl? But they took the I know they took the belts off of Jade and Bianca
Bianca,
because
yeah.
because Jade is showing that she really just can't hang, and that's the thing. She
You know
still
what it is?
go
Like
ahead.
I think what the thing with the Jade thing is like they try to like push her as the baby face thing with Bianca Belair type thing, but like it doesn't work. You get what I'm saying? Like you had to put them in a
Why?
situation. You had to put them in a situation where they were both fighting like similar people and running through them, and then they meet like run like a little tournament, and then they'll meet at the final of that tournament. Like, oh shit, who's the toughest like hood chick out of both of them type. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they trying to give out, like their hood ratchet gangster chicks type shit. Like what? Like yeah, you want the smoke? I got the smoke for you. You feel me? They know they got it. You know what I mean? Like I don't see that like in their character. Like what I really wanted to see in Jade's character was the same thing I saw in AEW, where she was like, none of y'all
The
females want to
powerhouse.
smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no female here wants to smoke. I'm the champ, and nobody's taking this title from me. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the thing they had to do. They have to do what they did with Goldberg with her, but make her matches longer than Goldberg's matches. You know what I mean? That's all I think.
I mean, like, but she can't cut it. Like,
She
she
can't cut it.
literally
Yeah,
only could do
she,
2 to 3 minutes. It
She
you're
still
seems
right.
went to
like, and
NXT.
she's so used to that. They should have put her on NXT, but she's so used to, she's used to being in the spotlight. And I get it, Triple H saw spotlight in her, but he should have thought about putting her on NXT to be better because,
Right,
like,
to develop.
what you
Because
said makes sense, but like. I liked them two together, even with Naomi for a little bit. The WrestleMania match was cool, but they teased a little friction between them two
it's
and
like,
the Royal Rumble for them to just become buddy buddy all of a sudden and be a team. So I get what you're saying with that. It confused
yeah,
me too because I mean, unless and I thought them losing these tag titles was going to tease something, but between them, but it just kept them together still. So
yeah. I
like I
thought there
said,
was gonna be
it's
like a
they confusing the hell out of
misunderstanding.
me.
Yeah, there should have been a misunderstanding that led into like a
But then
beef.
it would have been too soon too because they didn't hold the
That's true.
titles for that
That's
long.
true too.
So I mean, but they want to put them back in the title feud now. So I mean, like the tag titles have been so
He's
meaningful,
going to
like
build.
meaningless.
It's gonna work out soon, but it's just they didn't do it right for her. Like debut, they should have debuted her more like what they try to do Shayna Baszler. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have made her like tough with that type of gimmick. But
But they killed Shayna Baszler when she got on the main roster. Like she was a
right,
beast on NXT. You notice a lot of these people that we currently have that are sitting. I mean, Shayna Baszler's in something now, but she's still bad. Like she's still not where she was in
she's
NXT.
not.
Like
Right,
they
right.
killed her. They killed her character just like Shinsuke Nakamura.
Momentum.
Shinsuke Nakamura. He was great in NXT, only to be
A
his whole
lot of people.
career in WWE has been a joke since he's been on the main roster.
No, that's true.
Who else? There's so many people. I'm trying to think of who else. Like Lacey Evans. Like her feud was going well until
Yeah,
shit happened.
yeah. Just
She
did
wasn't
that
really my cup of
racist.
tea, but yeah, she's not my cup of tea. Like how you gonna be racist? You have a whole like Mexican boyfriend, but whatever. Um, I mean, there's just so many people that they dropped the ball on, But like I said, the women's tag title, I don't know how they're gonna recover. Because like they also been playing hot potato with them, kind of. So I don't know. It's just all over the place. And I don't know how Bailey's gonna recover because now Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton are in the picture. And I don't know if Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax got something to the point where they're friends and they're gonna one of them's gonna turn on the other for it seems so. I don't know. We'll see where this goes because the women's division right now is just. I mean, they're giving us more women's stuff, but it's just like okay, but why? Like, why is this so confusing? Or where's this going? You know.
Getting crazy.
hmm It's just crazy. I don't know. Like,
I guess they're
I
trying to
don't.
keep people guessing, so that
Yeah,
way
but
they
it's
can,
like guessing in a bad way. Oh, okay. I don't know. Like I'm just. I mean, like I've been watching all the products, and I'm just trying to understand with the damn stuff. Okay, so DVD must have went out
He's probably
because
on a
yeah,
smoke break.
please tell us because I don't know what else to say and shit. It's just a lot. There's nobody else in the comments. I mean, hey, I watched it a little bit. Oh,
So when you
but
think is going for the next pay per view for Cody? Think he's
right
gonna
now it
continue with
just
Solo or he's got a new opponent? Who you think
but
should fight him besides the Bloodline, like besides Solo, like on SmackDown? Who you think deserves a shot at the title?
well, from what I
And
remember, out of nowhere with the swerve of when you were going to Raw, Cody Rhodes is going to be facing Kevin Owens, and it's a little confusing, but I guess it's like, hey, you earned a title shot basically for helping me and all this stuff. So, um, I guess that's where they're going with that because it was a little confusing. But Yeah,
That'd be a
I'm
crazy
just,
match.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out who else because, I mean, whoever, like, if past Bullet Club members that are part of WWE could face him, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Shinsuke Nakamura face him, but like, that's probably not gonna ever happen. So, and then AJ Styles, he was dealing with somebody,
Well,
but
AJ
it's
AJ's trying to. I heard that AJ Styles is trying to bring up the Impact deal. I heard Impact in WWE have like a deal type shit going on where it's I don't know. I think that's where they're gonna get Monday. They're that ECW thing they were trying to do.
Hmm.
Like I think
Yeah,
that's where they're gonna get
but you
mainly
notice
wrestling.
the impact deal is kind of fizzling out, and the only person we're really seeing on NXT is who Joe Hendry,
But
because
that's the reason
every
why, because they're
fan,
going to
every fan's
NXT.
into it.
They want to go to the main roster. So
Yeah.
I understand the impact view. Like, yo, like, I get NXT is cool, is lit, but they want to fight people on the main roster too. So I understand.
I mean, ego Ethan Page, I thought
Who?
You're saying Ethan Page, bro. Her mic muted. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, like she broke up. But I'll take one more quick thing from both of y'all, and we gotta cut it.
You got it. All right.
I don't know what happened with my mic
Who
though.
you see next coming up on from the NXT roster?
Uh,
What do you think is the next big thing?
female. I'm
Both
gonna say
female, male.
female. I'm gonna say Jada Parker or maybe Nikita Lyons, right? Um, male. It's gotta be Joe
you
Hendry.
guys hear me.
Yeah,
We
he
hear
in
you
out.
now.
Okay, that's who they took,
So
Joe Hendry, pretty much.
yeah, last question. One male or one female from NXT that you think it's next to be called up to WWE?
Um, Male wise, I'm going to say, what's his name? Um, Trick Williams. And then female wise, I'm going to say I want to see Lash Legend go. I'm gonna go completely with people who
Underdog.
deserve it. Yeah, Lash Legend is a female. She's with Trick Williams in real life, so I feel like they could go to the main roster. But you know how WWE does black people.
Yep. All companies do black people.
To each their own. I got quiet again.
Yeah, my bad. I'm still here. I just wanted to let everybody know that this is a dope episode. The Wave 4K on deck. Shout out to Shockwave, because I'm always gonna know you as Shockwave. That's my G. As a matter of fact, to know that the shout out's real. Shout out to my G. Let me see how I did this. I didn't even do it. But yeah, so that's a good choice. Let me hear Ego's choice before we end this.
For female, I'm gonna go with Kalani Jordan.
Okay.
So like she's doing great things with
I watch
her
highlights of
winning the
NXT.
championship.
Yeah.
You could tell she's a star. She's ready. And
Okay.
I'm second with Giles was saying with Trick Williams. I believe he's a star, and then they should stop holding him back. Just let him go. Let him go to the main roster. Let him do his thing.
I mean, they ain't doing Mello the best, but hey,
Nah, but Melo's gonna be something because
Yeah.
he
he's
is.
got
But
it.
right now he's
He's
not doing
he's gonna
not doing it.
he's gonna carry on what like Shelton Benjamin couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like we fumbled with Sheldon or whatever they want to call him. Um, they're gonna say we fumbled the bag with him, but we're gonna give it to Melo. Melo gonna carry it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
because Melo got that thing that he had, but he's kind
He
of a little
has it.
better. He has it, and he's a little better. So I don't know. That's how I see it. But right now, you know how they are. They're gonna make you're black, you're young, so you're just a jobber. But everybody's watching. Everybody knows what's up. So they have to make you pop, and he's gonna pop. He'll be like an IC or like a US type champion
I give him
for like a
6
long
months.
time. Yeah.
At
I-
6 months, he's gonna win the United States Championship.
After
The reason why
after
I say that because Braun Breaker just won the Intercontinental,
right,
and Braun Breaker held the NXT for like a year, and then lost to Tim Mello. So I
bro.
feel
But
like on the main roster, they're gonna have him at least with a 6 month like distance from each other, career wise. But
Braun
once Mello
Breaker,
hits, he's gonna take off.
Braun Breaker is a problem.
Yeah, of course.
Beast.
He's gifted. Name,
uh,
I gave it the name. I give it the name. They gave him the spear, but I can't take the intensity from him. The guy's really out there doing what he got to do, and I see the difference from when he started in NXT to where he's at now. He actually has the love and passion for this. When he first started,
Right.
I was like, oh, he's probably just there just because of the name. Now I see him busting his ass, putting in the work. So
I
he's
mean,
gonna
he's
be a
he's better
problem.
than Karrion Cross. I'm gonna
Oh,
say
of
that.
course. What about you? What you think of Dragonoff? Where you see him going?
I mean, he could. I don't know. Like he was on NXT UK, and I did watch that brand. And like I said, people at the time, Gunther was actually his actual wrestling name.
Rival.
Walter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was his rival too. And then there was Ginny and all of them, and Alba Fire and what's her name. They were all there. I mean, they don't. It seems like they don't want to. They only want to keep him on NXT, and he has more potential to be on the main roster. But it's just, I mean, like I can see him going against Braun Breaker maybe for the United States title, the Intercontinental title. I mean, because the United States title is held by LA Knight, so he could go to either roster to face those people, like in a type of feud like
Dragonoff, I
that.
think, is on Raw. I think he got drafted to Raw.
Okay, like they took hella long to put Odyssey Jones on our television screen. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
Yep.
it's crazy.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this was the crew. This and that podcast, episode 6, season 2. We were Liddy. We're gonna continue. We're gonna give you another one this week. Make sure y'all stick around for some new WWM content, some new EGO content, and new, of course, GEW content. I'm gonna hit y'all soon with some Fight Club every Fridays. Um, yeah, it was a good one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate my guests. I mean,
Thank
my
you for having me.
hosts. You know what I mean? My hosts always, Genie
I could be
Ja,
a guest.
Ego the Prince. Nah, but y'all like basically my host. Y'all like the crew. So, but anyway, I appreciate everybody who was listening, who came through, showing me love. Appreciate y'all. All the
Putting up the
follows.
Discord.
Pull up to the Discord, as a matter of fact. Let's do that. Well, I post this up on Spotify. Shout out to Spotify too. It's the only way you're gonna hear this content right after this.
And I'm about to stream in a bit after this little
Just do that.
Tekken 8 quest match, so I guess I'll start streaming because I've been trying to stream for a while. Not now.
Let's do that.
You might have to add me. Trying to be down with the group because I be on that shit on second night.
Let's go.
I'm
Anyway,
scared.
this was another
We
this
make a
was
team,
another
make PvP.
episode of This and That podcast. I'm your boy Don Batman, Mr. 357, the Python. Peace.
Later.